And I believe we are live. Hey, everybody. Sorry for the awkward pause and sorry for the delay on today's stream because I was having some technical difficulties. OBS did not want to cooperate today, apparently. My microphone, I forget that I have to add it every time. And then there's always like an issue with the chat. But we are here today. High School Musical, the musical, the series, episode 3. Thank you guys so much for being flexible on the time and date of this. I thought this weekend was going to be the perfect weekend for me to implement a weekend day, but my weekends are just sort of packed lately, and so Mondays, these afternoon streams, I looked forward to it a lot today, so I really appreciate all of you who could make it today, and all of you who are watching on the replay. If you're listening to this as a podcast or something, I really appreciate it. Let's catch up, and then I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys. Barring my computer not shutting down, barring it, am I using that term correctly? As long as my computer continues to operate at the pace that it's at, I have a little bit of a surprise for you guys today. Alex is here. Alex, I am doing wonderful. How has your Monday been? I hope you had a great weekend and the start to your week has been wonderful. I think this was the best episode of the season so far, guys. So we'll open with that. And for anyone new to the channel who might be joining the stream right now or who might be watching on replay, this will have spoilers in it because we just free-for-all talk about the episode. Sorry, this camera is bothering me. We free-for-all... Oh, no, I did it too much the other way. Okay, apologies there. We free-for-all talk about this episode. Spoilers, non-spoilers. Like, we just talk about things. Now, it might be out of context. You might not directly spoil it, but just be warned. But yes, I think this was the best episode of the season. I think the writing made the most sense. I think the songs applied the most to what the characters were going through. I think we actually got a little bit of, like... This season is very character-heavy because the plot of the musical is... They're working on it, they're a little stressed about it, and then they're going to film it, and I feel like that's like a small snowball, and so a lot of it rests on the characters, and because we learn more about Jet, and because we learn more about Maddox this episode, I just thought it was a really great episode. Cassidy, I'm doing wonderful. I hope you're doing great. I am so excited whenever I get to see the usuals, the regulars in my chat. It makes me so happy. Jason, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for catching it, and for your patience with the mic issues. Yes, I had the realization yesterday that I was like, oh, it's Monday tomorrow. Like, the weekend is over. Like, just made me really sad. Yeah, now I gotta wait the whole rest of the week for the weekend to come back. But I did have a very eventful weekend. I'll show you guys. You guys can get a little sneak peek of the reel. I've been really bad about posting reels lately, and I was supposed to post one before this. So if you see a She-Hulk one go up later, you guys know. But, found a local comic store / nerd store. I mean that in the best of ways. But I snagged myself this bad boy, which is an Endgame Iron Gauntlet Iron Man. And it came in a protective packaging and everything. Thrilled. Absolutely thrilled. It glows in the dark, apparently. I haven't actually put that to the test yet. Also, those little things over there, that's another Instagram reel. So if you're here on this stream, you guys are really... just ahead of the game. And then Cassie said, yes, my Hawkeye comic is on display. There may be some new comics joining the lineup. I had my Miss Marvel one there for Miss Marvel. But I really want to lean back on my purple aesthetic. You know, that's just kind of my thing. And I miss the Hawkeye days. You know, I was really doing well when I was thriving when the Hawkeye stuff was coming out. Okay, that period of my life, December of last year, really busy, fun time. Danny is here. Danny, Swirly Board, welcome to the chat. Alex's Monday is going great. Packed week, getting a haircut. Yes, exams before college. Guys, if you're going back to school like the Wildcats in HSMTMTS, congrats. Welcome to a new school year. As someone who no longer is able to go to school, unfortunately, unless I pay lots more money to go get my master's or something, enjoy it. It goes by really fast. I know it's really difficult, but I've just been reliving a lot of nostalgia between HSMTMTS, Never Have I Ever. The high school days are coming back to me. The college nostalgia hits me pretty regularly. There's a Post Malone song I can't listen to without getting a little teary-eyed because it reminds me of college. But yeah, enjoy school if that is the time period. And also, I will be praying for you and crossing my fingers for you that all your tests and your exams and move-ins and college experiences and stuff go great, because that was such a great time in my life. Not that now is not a great time in my life. That period of time allowed for what's happening right now. Anyways, no time to get sappy. We're talking about High School Musical today, okay? Yes, I love it, Alex. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And he comes with like a really cool stand too. He's like on gravel if you can see it in there. It's so hard to point at this. But yeah, he's pretty epic. He even has like protection around his hand, which is something that you don't normally see in Funkos. But yeah, it's just, okay, I love it. Michaela, thank you so much for stopping by. Michaela, all my regulars are here and it makes me so happy. Like I feel like we're all in like a little room together, hanging out, chatting about shows, movies, TV, pop culture. It makes me genuinely so happy. You guys don't understand like how much I love this. Yes, Cassidy. Last year's holiday season, now I will say there was a little bit because I was so busy with exams and college and streaming and that I kind of rushed in my Christmas shopping and like Christmas came and went super quick. But this year, and I literally just got this idea because of you, Cassidy, so this is 100% you. Should we do Hawkeye rewatches this year? You know what I'm saying? Like, should we bring that back? Should we do holiday TV rewatch live streams or like revisiting? I don't know. Chris is doing a really great thing over on Filmstock's channel. He's doing a really great Return to Hawkins Stranger Things rewatch series, and obviously Hawkeye is not nearly that long. But maybe I feel like a lot of this community was really solidified and formed either in HSMTMTS times or Hawkeye. I just want to rewatch Hawkeye. Can we just be honest here? I just want to rewatch it. I just want a reason to do it. And it's not Christmas yet, but boy, the minute the air starts getting cooler and the November 1st hits, I will be in Christmas mode probably for 2 months this year because like I will be able to enjoy it. I will be able to rewatch. Like I really, really want to rewatch the season 2 Christmas episode of Ted Lasso. That was such a solid episode, but I watched it like in the middle of September last year whenever it came out. So like want to watch that. There were so many plans I wanted to do last year and school got in the way. And I feel like, I don't know why fall is just nobody is asking me these. If anyone wants to talk about HSMTS, your wildcat of the week, your bop to the top, your scream moments, put those in the chat and I'll get my like sappiness for last fall. I just have a lot of nostalgia for last fall right now because we're like heading into the fall season and like I'm in a completely different phase of life than I was last year. And just let me tell you, I just am feeling immensely grateful too because last fall when the kind of for-year consideration campaigns came around, that's when I started going to screeners. And this year alone, because of you guys, because of your support of this channel, I have gone to hold on, I'm pulling up my list. I'm pulling up my letterbox. Sorry. I have seen 28 movies this year, 28 new releases, and the only one I paid to go see was Morbius because of you amazing people. You allow me to go to these screenings early before the movie comes out in theaters and review it for you all. So thank you. I'm just feeling immensely grateful. If high school me, speaking of being nostalgic, if high school me knew that this is something I was doing, would have lost her mind. If she knew I had a YouTube channel and was going to movies early, she would have lost it. She just would be so thrilled. So genuinely thank you from the bottom of my heart because these live streams are the time I really feel like I get to connect to you guys and like express my appreciation for you live in person, and I genuinely mean it. Also, I need to take my Be Real. Should I do it now or after? I'll do it now. Smile, Gen Z. It's literally just me. Okay, hopefully I took it. Okay, amazing. It's out there in the world. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I'm in a really weird mood today. I'm overtired. I was like this close to taking a nap like 15 minutes before this, and I didn't. Blah, blah, blah. I'm grateful for you guys. That's the point that I was saying. Last fall was a great time, and I feel like I don't know why I've been felt disconnected from YouTube most of this year. Like, YouTube is always on my mind. I think I've missed like maybe 2 weeks of uploading this year. But there's been at least something in that period of time. And basically what I'm trying to say is I'm ready for some of the ideas that I never executed last year to really put my foot down and do them this year. I'll keep them to myself because as we all know, when I announce something, I'm not that great at sticking to it. But Danny's starting the 29th, and I'm nervous but excited. Also, sorry, Danny, to interrupt your comment. I will be developing some type of look to these live streams, hopefully soon. Because I don't like how the chat looks right now, where it's like cut off in a border. We'll work on it. We'll be working on it, guys. Don't worry about it. Kind of bummed because I have to say bye to a friend tomorrow. That's always the hardest. Hopeful for the future. Yeah. The people that you stick in contact with through college, though, and like some people you'll stick in contact with for like 2 or 3 years and then will fall off. Like, you'll meet great people wherever you are in life. And that's something that, like, as hard as it is to say goodbye to those people once that period of your life ends, the people that stick around are worth it. And the new people that come into your life, they never replace the old people. It's just like a brand new feeling, like your heart and your life opens up more room for these new people. Yes, anything for Lucky. In fact, there's like, I have so many, so I have this, so the Matt Fraction line is obviously my pride and joy. I have, this volume 1, which is one of the trades. If I'm trying to learn my comic terms, okay, I'm trying to learn like the comic industry terms. And of the trade of the Matt Fraction run of comics, this is the beginning. And I have like the third part of it, but not like I don't know, there's a couple gaps in so I'm trying to collect them. I also really want to there's some beautiful art for the ones that focus specifically on Kate Bishop. Beautiful cover arts for some of those issues. And I want to print them out, display them on my wall here, which you can't see. Well, I'll turn it. I'll show you guys. I have Andrew Garfield over there, and then another photo of they're all cut from Vanity Fair magazine. So you know me. You guys know me. Okay. Cassidy's down for the Hawkeye. Yes, we'll figure it out. We'll try something new. Guys, these streams are so unhinged. I apologize if you're new. I really do. Hawkeye rewatches. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, Alex. Trying to find it. Yes, exactly, Michaela. Any excuse. In fact, Michaela, I need to speak with you. Well, I'll say it here. I'll DM you on Instagram later. But Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness has grown on me a little bit because I watched the Assembled. Whole new appreciation for Sam Raimi. Fully whole new appreciation. I'll go into that at some point because I think that series, those Assembled, are essential viewing for MCU fans. First test screening because my local MC does special screening. It's a Tom Hanks. That's exciting, Alex. Can you say what you're going to see or no? If you can't, no biggie. But if you can, tell us. Did I see the season 3 episode 4 teaser? Let me pull it up now. I just realized I'm wearing AirPods and it's not even connected to my computer. Hold on, pulling up High School Musical, the series. I watched it. I'll be honest with you, I watched it at work and didn't have the sound on. So let me look. Corbin Blue is back. Oh, more EJ being jealous for kind of no reason. How can they lose Jet? They're out of camp. How can they lose him? That's a quick question. However, I do like that we're getting some... Is that Carlos? Is Carlos going to sing Fabulous? Carlos better be singing Fabulous in Wednesday's episode. Let me just put that out there on the table. He better be singing it. Also, I would really love if there was a FaceTime call, which I feel like somebody was on FaceTime. I would really love if there was a FaceTime between him and Seb, if we got to see Big Red. I'm not sure if the actors are really... That looks like Courtney's mom. Okay, so I saw that one. You guys said there were 2? There's an official playlist. Okay, I didn't see the second one. Well, I'm just going to watch that first one. I know, me too, Cassidy. I'm so used to them being like right after the episode that when did that one drop? Did that one drop this morning? I can't remember. But I saw one of them, Leisure Loops. I just watched it. I'm excited for what looks like Carlos singing Fabulous with the pool choreography. Love that. I love, again, the vibes of this season, the colors that they're wearing, all that kind of stuff looks awesome. I'm glad that makes you happy, Michaela. Cassidy has all the Matt Fraction Hawkeye comics. It also includes some Young Avengers. Yes, this one has it has the first issue that Kate Bishop was ever included in, which I believe is a Young Avengers. Here is a Mark Forster film who directed 2018 Christopher Robin. It's a Sony production. It's called A Man Called Otto. Oh, very cool. Well, that's super early, Alex. Congrats on getting to see that. That is amazing. That's super, super fun. Also, Alex, since I know you're heading off to college, look at your college, depending on the university you go to. My college was a big enough school that sometimes they would be able to do screenings at the college. And I know that some of the local universities in Atlanta also have the same thing where they can you just get special passes. And also for anyone in college or anyone that has a local library card, found this out recently, there's a service called Canopy, which has access to a ton of films. A lot of them are documentary and or type like Criterion/indie type movies that have like more of a limited distribution, but you can get them for free through Canopy if you have like a school library or a local library. You can sign up for it. So that's my thought. Now on to, while we chat about High School Musical, while we get in the zone of High School Musical, okay, I have a little surprise for you guys because I realize that it must be quite boring. At least it would be boring in my opinion if I didn't use this beautiful PC that you can't see, that I had my fiance build, that I got over Christmas, that I put a lot of money into. It would be a shame if we did not utilize it to its full capabilities. Now, did I build it specifically for streaming and then for one other thing? Yes. And that one other thing was The Sims 4. And while I know this is a High School Musical, the series live stream, I thought that it might be fun. Sims 4, if you're in that world at all, if not, no biggie. They just came out with a pack that's a high school themed pack. And I thought it would be fun if we tried to together, while we chat about the episode, to design some of the characters. What do we think? Well, we're going to do it because I set it up. And if you guys all leave the stream, I'll cancel it. But I will still be responding to chat. I'm not going to get too dire into it. I figured we could do one character. Danny's here for it. Yes, I love this franchise. Let me get it started. But The Sims is just a simulation game for anyone. I've been playing it since I was like 12 years old. And today we're going to make some of the characters from High School Musical. Okay, everybody's down. Thank you guys. Thank you for supporting this. Christian was like, I don't necessarily think that you should just chat on stream and answer questions when you have a gaming PC. So let's switch over to this mode. Okay. Oh, it's really shrunk. Hold on. I may need to adjust this. I hope this doesn't break the whole dealio. Hold on. Bear with me, guys. I was trying to set this up. Who should we make first? Let's vote in the chat. I was thinking maybe Nini, since we don't get to see too much of her this season. But then part of me was also thinking, nope, that was too much. I'm trying to get these like proportions just right. Okay, that's fine. Nini, Ricky, EJ, Gina, of course, our main four. We can definitely do. Oh, you know what? I need to copy. Hold on. Bear with me. I'm going to copy the chat over so we can still have it here. There we go. Okay. Beautiful, lovely, amazing. Danny voted for Gina. Do I hear any go for Gina's? And I will have to pull up a photo of Gina as well. I'll pull it up on my phone probably. And are we doing season 3 Gina? Because I think we should. Gina. What is... EJ, Ashlyn. Oh, okay. Maybe we could do... I'm trying to think how many we could do in an hour. Gina, HSMTMTS. Okay. No, why is it doing this? Hold on. I don't want to... I hope you guys can't hear my computer because she is breathing hard. Okay, I have 2 votes for EJ. Danny was first, but I have 2 votes for EJ. So here's what we'll do. We'll do, gotta pull my keyboard out. I didn't prepare for this well enough. Okay. Gina Portwell. No, not Portwell. Gina Porter. And EJ Caswell. And yeah, Jason, you probably can hear the fan. She's struggling. She's doing the best that she can. It actually is just loud whenever I play The Sims because it's a very demanding game. It really is. Season 3, Gina, absolutely. Honestly, anyone's good. I just want to see this. Okay. Y'all can't judge me for being bad or not getting the look exactly right, but I think we can do this. Okay. So, season 3, Gina. Oh, where's the Instagram post? That's what I need. I always steal from those for like my Wildcat of the Week photo. Okay, here's Gina. She has really, really beautiful braids this season, and she's wearing a lot of pink, I've noticed. Red, pink tones. So that's what we're going to try to go for. I don't know that we're going to get like the highlights because The Sims is not unlimited in terms of what we can do with it, but I really thought this would be a fun idea. And if you guys hate it, we won't do this next week, but I thought it could be really fun. Okay. Yes, okay, The Sims is a very, very demanding game, but I have been playing this game for a long time, and I really, truly do love it with all of my heart. I really do. Okay, we're going to try to go with what looks more like Gina. She has I think more like this. Okay. We're going to adjust it. So tell me, guys, what did we think about the reveal of Jet and Maddox being siblings? Can we talk about that for a hot second? Because I audibly gasped when that happened. I did not think that was something, like I was not expecting that. I was not. So I need opinions. I need opinions while we go into this. I have a pretty up-to-date graphics card, Jason. I think it's just the fan. I think it just gets angry and wants to, everything's cool and new and good. And I had a lot of good engineering expertise for this PC, but it can be a lot for the computer, for sure. Never played The Sims, but seems like a fun game. I highly recommend it to anyone that just likes, anybody that's a control freak, anyone who needs to like, just, I don't know, just chill out a little bit. Like, I love this game. I used to play it for like hours on end whenever I'm feeling like I need a break from stuff. Okay, well, we need to change the hair color. Oh, I don't even know where to start. I feel so much pressure that I'm doing this in front of everyone. Oh, no. No, I appreciate it, Jason. I really do. It definitely would, you'd think it'd be a graphics card or something, but I think it's just the fan likes to keep it extra cool and make sure that nothing is gonna happen with it. Taken aback by the whole reveal. Yeah, it was shocking to me. And like, I like that they never even like, I don't know. I feel like they just handled it really well. I was actually hoping you guys would say Gina because I think if we can get this right, this isn't exactly what her hair looks like, but I thought of this hair when we were talking about her. I never expected that, TBH. I kind of thought they were going to be ex-friends, not siblings. I did too. I thought like he used to be a somebody who went to the camp but who didn't anymore, and no, that was not the case. They're siblings. Now, I liked that we got to hear his backstory with Ricky before we kind of saw him and Maddox together, because I think that helped feel sympathy for him. Whereas she's like passionate about this and she feels like her parents are sending him there as like a punishment, but then she's really being punished. I was shocked. I really was. I relate to what Maddox said about the camp meant to her and how Jet was dragged into it. I feel like it's a typical like first sibling feeling to feel that way. Because I feel like there's definitely, with Maddox saying, like, she felt like it was getting ruined for her by him being there, I feel like that was relatable, because I think as an older sibling, sometimes you can feel like you never want to be the parent, but there's certain times where for parents, they find it a little easier to pass the other kid to you, for you guys to hang out or be together or do whatever it is. And in a situation where there's something that's really special to you that the other person doesn't take it seriously or have enough respect for, that can be super duper frustrating. So I totally agree with you, Danny. I relate to what she said, and I understand. Not that I love my brother. If he's watching this, Ty, if you're watching this, I love you. But I think there's definitely an element of frustration that you can have when it's like, just leave me alone. Just let me do my thing. Just let me be happy. I was fine before you got here. And now I don't like any of these eyebrows, to be perfectly frank. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? No, undo whatever I just did. Oh, I made the pupils bigger. I think I did that too. Ugh. Now she looks concerned, which I didn't mean to. Mateus says, I like the plot twist because if I'm being honest, I didn't really care about them two before. Agreed. I was not really liking Maddox, as we all know. And I wasn't really liking that. Again, in this world, I was not a theater kid, but I appreciate theater kids. And I think it's frustrating to see, what would you say? I think it's frustrating to get characters when we already care about so many characters. There's characters like Seb and Big Red that we just got to know better last season that now we don't get to hang out with. And then the characters we do hang out with are kind of making it more miserable for the characters we do still get to see that we know and love. And again, that's a little frustrating. Gina has kind of like... Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. This is harder than I thought it was going to be. Oh, that's actually kind of a lot what her lips look like. This is not the right skin tone, though. She has like a yellow undertone to her skin. Nope, that's... That looks too orange still. I don't think these are going to go dark enough. These sliders are new to the game. Or new-ish, I guess I will say. They're not like brand new, but... Sorry, I'm missing your guys' comments. The teaser for next episode, you can see her being concerned when they say he's gone. Obviously, I mean, she's still his older sister. I think they definitely care for each other, but they don't have complete understandings. I think as siblings, that's natural to, like, you never want anything bad to happen to your sibling. And as much as you might pick on your sibling, if anybody else picks on them, that's an absolute no-go. Like, absolutely no one else would be picking on my sibling. No, thank you. Absolutely not. I do think, however, it is a little difficult, to want to share like every moment with them, or for her, like I said before, this is going to camp is a really special experience, and if he doesn't share that same sentiment, then that can be really frustrating. Alex, a lot of first watches with a couple months ago. I watched Crazy Stupid Love. Oh, I just watched it Saturday night again. I really think it's one of the best romantic comedies ever made, and that twist really clever. It is, in my opinion, outside of When Harry Met Sally, it is one of the greatest romantic comedies. I will say, after rewatching it as many times as I have, I don't think it's necessarily post the plot twist and all of that stuff happening. Post all of that. That's not glossy enough. We need gloss. Post all of that stuff happening. I feel like that stuff's not really necessary for the movie, and I almost wish that it didn't happen and they just kind of resolved it there. But I also understand. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? I forget I have these face details. No, that makes it look less like her. What about these? Sorry, this is all custom content in The Sims, which you can download. I kind of liked that one. And it makes your game a little more fun. No, these are making the nose worse. No, these are worse. No, get rid of that. I don't like that. Nope, nope, nope. We'll just go for the blush. Okay. Maybe Jet chose to drop out and leave the musical camp, at least at first after the fight. Now, that could be something that you're correct about. I wouldn't be surprised if he tried to leave or he's, like, run away somewhere. Oh, these are perfect. Gina has, like... Oh, she doesn't have that many, though. No, we'll do... See, this is the fun part when you get to customize them. We'll do those, maybe. Oh, I need to pull her ears out so that it kind of fits. Maybe we'll keep those. I don't know. And he didn't tell anyone. I wouldn't be surprised if he left, or maybe he's trying to, like, work with his parents to get him out of there so he doesn't really have to deal with all that kind of stuff. I definitely could see that being the case. This skin tone is bothering me. This doesn't look like her at all. I'm getting sad. Me, who's put zero effort into this thus far, I'm now like, oh, I'm sad because it doesn't look right. I mean, she doesn't have, like, crazy cheekbones. She just has, like, cute little cheeks. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Sims has decent variety of things to choose for Sims, but yeah. CC is best. That's custom content for the uninitiated, and it basically means that you can have more stuff in your game without having to pay for anything. And it's all, like, you just, like, support people who... Now, this might be the correct skin tone. Thank you, Alex. I'm trying very hard. It doesn't look like her to me. But maybe to everyone else she does. I'm trying to pull up different pictures of Sophia Wiley on my phone. Bye, Jason. Thank you so much for stopping by. I so appreciate it. Have a great live stream wherever you're headed. Thank you. I appreciate it. Duet between EJ and Gina. Oh, I would love a duet between them. What song do we think they're going to sing? What song? I still, after last week, we want... Okay, let's track record here. We want Ricky to sing This Is Me. We want EJ to sing Introducing Me to Gina. How much more do we think we're going to see of Olivia Rodrigo / Nini this season, guys? Thoughts on that? Should we go like this? I think that's what I picked before. Nope, that one looks not correct. This was a better color. Oh, okay. Let's go. We'll go to her outfit and then we'll come back to this. Okay. Yes, Cassidy. I highly recommend you ask for your birthday. And now that I'm gonna try to get all of you to play The Sims with me, I highly recommend. There's bundles that you can get for The Sims for expansion packs. If you want to get expansion packs with custom content, you have to be careful because you can run into viruses, but for the most part, Sims 4 is pretty up to date and safe in terms of mods, and you can always, like, uninstall stuff that is bad for your game, you can just take it out. There's plenty of really helpful videos on the line to help you do that. But what I was going to say was they bundle expansion packs, and then you can usually get the base game for cheaper. Maybe Black Friday. There's usually deals on Black Friday for that sort of thing. Oh, Alex, that's so cool. Your birth name is Alejandro. That's so cool. You said you prefer Alex. But that's awesome. That's super cool. Okay, Danny says, Love's an Open Door is such an obvious choice. You're right. But who sings it is the question. Well, I guess Ashlyn and Carlos are out because they have significant others back home. So does Courtney, kind of, with Howie. I guess that would be between Gina and EJ. Wait, who was cast as Hans in the musical? Do we remember? I don't. Ricky and Nene sing This Is Me as their final duet and goodbye song. Oh, because they always do have a duet. You guys are right. They do always have a duet. That's a valid point. A valid point. Hold on, sorry. I'm pulling up more pictures of Gina. So I can get her look. No, these are all clips. No. Oh, Sophia Wiley, why does she have to be so pretty and difficult to make in this game? We need a Portwell duet. Agreed. For me, the best to see them singing wouldn't change a thing from Camp Rock 2. Okay, I think my homework between now and next live stream is to watch Camp Rock 2. Because I remember pretty much nothing from that movie. Pretty much nothing. These pictures are not the best of her. Does Sophia Wiley have better photos? I should look at some fan accounts. What HSMTMTS fan accounts do you guys follow? I'm gonna look up some Portwell accounts. I'm sure they'll have photos of Gina. I'm definitely following a couple, but no, these are all old. These are all old photos. And this isn't even the correct ship. Okay, well, whatever. Since tags are expensive, yes, the sales are fantastic if you can get them, but it is an expensive game. Cassidy is with me. I don't think we're going to get that much Nene storyline. I think it's kind of run its course, and I think we all sort of are prepared for her to, like, fully leave the show, since we need, like, is she wearing denim skirt this season? These are cool, but not for, I haven't even gotten to look at all this stuff. Oh, Jet is Hans. Danny, you're correct. So, Jet and Gina, and then Ricky and Gina. Gotta Go My Own Way. They better not. Nobody should be singing Gotta Go My Own Way this season. That's all I'm going to say. No one should be singing it. I will be upset. But agreed. I think with Nene, it's sort of run her course. We all know that Olivia Rodrigo is probably not going to be in the HSMTMTS world forever. We all kind of know that. However, I don't know. They could have very easily not had her in this season at all, but obviously she is in this season. And Gina Porter season 3. Why is this so difficult to get photos of this? Okay, it looks like she's wearing... Oh, here we go. Okay, but a much better photo of her. This is definitely too orange of a skin tone. Sorry, guys. We're going back in and we're changing it. Unless, do I have a better hair? Maybe that's what's throwing me off. But that doesn't have highlights. So I feel like it makes her look less like her. I'm sorry, guys. You're probably like, why are we even doing freaking Sims in the first place? I don't want to do that. No, she usually has them up in a ponytail. That one's not right. I should have looked. Maybe I'll do some CC shopping. That's not even what her hair looks like. No, I think that other one was the best. Danny, I definitely think there's more of her. I just wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see her until... Ooh, is it better if we do it without the highlights? This is that same hairstyle without the highlights. What do we think? Highlights? No highlights, because the highlights she has this season they look fantastic. However, for this sim, might not be the best of choices. Why can't I bring those any lower? That's frustrating to me. And the skin tone I was going to change. I could still see Olivia still writing a few songs for other characters. Oh, I definitely think she'll be involved in this so long as it doesn't take up, like, a ton of her time, if that makes sense. Like, I saw that she did a music video for the song she did this season. And so, this is the outfit also that we're going for. She has some, like, Keds on, so let's do that, because that might be easiest to find. Yes, no, maybe so. Those are not the right color. In my opinion, do I think that Olivia Rodrigo will be involved with the series as long as it's serving her? Yes, because let's be honest. Would her album have sold the way it did if we weren't all kind of obsessed with this show? I say, I'm trying to be, I'm trying to include you guys. I'm definitely obsessed with the show. I definitely have a problem. In fact, I'm so bad to the point where I've made fun of other, like, shows being like, oh, well, I wouldn't really want to watch that show. It's like a kid's show. And people have literally said back to me, like, you literally do reviews of High School Musical, the musical, the series on your YouTube channel. And I was like, touche. Bye, Leisure Loops. Great. I can't speak. Best of luck with move-in. Thank you so much for staying in the stream as long as you could. I really appreciate it. Again, hope move-in goes great. Oh, my screen just went back for a second. If it cuts out, don't be alarmed. Best of luck with move-in. I hope it goes great. Alex prefers Encanto to Frozen. My family's very proud of that film. I definitely think Encanto did a great job of including the heritage that it did, and I really loved Lin-Manuel Miranda's music, and I just thought it was a very vibrant movie. For me, I think Frozen hit me at a more influential time. It's not that I don't like Encanto. I also think I think it genuinely is just timing. Like, the Frozen songs I know by heart, whereas the Encanto songs, I still probably couldn't even sing We Don't Talk About Bruno completely to you. Did I miss anybody's comment? No. Okay, I think I'm good. Have I listened to Coast? Yes, I love this song. I love it. Did you guys see that Cam's TikTok, that Haley reposted it on her story? That was super cool. I was super excited for her. I kind of like with the highlights, but this looks close to her. Okay, we'll try the highlights again. I changed the skin tone, so maybe this will look more like Gina. If I can find it. I think I go too fast through these sometimes, and it just makes it worse. Up. Nope. Okay, where did the blonde go? There it is. Okay. Okay, I need to find this outfit. I'm sorry, I'm really horrible at multitasking, and I probably should have known this before playing this. That one's kind of cute, but I don't know that's really what she's wearing. Is there one that looks kind of crocheted? We need white shorts or jeans. Our song from Camp Rock 2. Y'all are such big Camp Rock 2 fans. I feel so forgetful that you guys remember this movie so well, and I clearly do not. She's not really wearing... they kind of look like that. Not those, although those are cute. I would wear those in real life. IRL, as the kids say. HSMTMTS Season 3 definitely reminded me of the Season 3 of Stranger Things. Oh, yeah. I love when a show has, like, a seasonal season. Or, like, Hawkeye just chooses the whole show to be, like, a Christmas limited series. I think that's so fun. Those are definitely not the right shorts. Oh, I love it. I love a good seasonal spin on whatever I'm watching at the time. Or heck, a good seasonal episode. Like, that's the best thing about sitcoms, okay? Every freaking year after year, they provide, these might work the best. These are CC, but these might work the best. I love getting to watch a seasonal episode of a TV show. Like, every Thanksgiving, I just watch Friends. Like, the whole time. That's all I watch. That's it. Period. End of statement. Okay, I think those shorts are going to be the best. I think Ricky and Jet will sing. They definitely seem like the duo that might do that, although they're kind of hitting it off. So they're not necessarily like Chad and do we think Corbin Blue will sing a song? Because when Lucas Grabeel was in, he sang a song. So do we think that Corbin will sing a song? Do we or do we not? Thoughts? Opinions? What do we think? Coast is a song of the summer, period, end of statement. It was so good. It's actually, I can give you guys my, quick question to my stream regulars. If I made Spotify playlists, who would listen to them or at least use them to make Apple Music playlists? Because I don't feel like Apple Music is as good as Spotify for sharing music, but I've been making, sometimes when I'm bored, I make playlists that are either themed after a book, a couple, a character, and I thought that might be fun to like release them to you guys, or, you know, we could listen to music that like share playlists. Okay, the only song of the summer outside of Coast for me is I Ain't Worried from Top Gun Maverick. I feel like there's one other song I've been listening to all summer, but anyways. Yes, Cam's TikTok was featured in Haley's story. It was so cool. I definitely need to rewatch Camp Rock. I'll be honest, I just was not as big of a fan of Demi Lovato as I was High School Musical, Selena Gomez. Like, those were my two main Dealy Bob. Like, those were my two main passions growing up. And so I definitely feel like now there's a bit of a lapse in my cultural knowledge of the time that I grew up in, because I don't remember those as well. It's almost like I've shoved that information out of my brain to make room for other stuff. Does that look more like what she's wearing, maybe? How do I make this look right? Maybe this one, because what she's wearing is kind of crocheted, so that's what I'm trying to kind of match here. Maybe this. That, I don't know. You know, I'm also trying to go for the vibes here. Oh, this one's a summer one. That kind of... Okay, sorry, I'm distracted now. Okay, vibes-wise, I'm kind of nailing it. Now, am I actually? No. Should we change the earrings? The earrings are kind of throwing me off, too. I think we should. Oh, I want to get a Ted Lasso Funko. Alex, what was it of? I really want to... Oh, that's the weird one. I really want to get a Ted Lasso Funko. There's... The thing that I find is like... No. I just want both to be hoops. Why can't I figure this out? There we go. I think that looks more like Gina. And then take that off. I think we got her, guys. I kind of think we got her. That's kind of fun. That's exciting. Okay, back to chat. Camp Rock 2 is the best. I have great memories of it with my family. Same with Teen Beach Movie. Love Teen Beach Movie. If Corbin doesn't sing, I will riot. Same. Did you guys know that he was like runner-up for Bachelor in Paradise? I'm debating whether to get back into the Bachelor franchise or not. It's like, these are things I think about on a daily basis. But Corbin Bleu was a runner-up for Dancing with the Stars. Let me switch. Well, I'll leave it on this. Corbin Bleu was the runner-up for Dancing with the Stars, if you can believe it. His wife's name is also Sasha, so just putting that out there. But he was a runner-up, and even though he sings I Don't Dance and Chad does not dance, Corbin has been dancing since he was 2 years old. So that's pretty cool. What do I think of Game of Thrones? Super excited for House of the Dragon. Lord of the Rings prequel series. I could actually care less about the Lord of the Rings series. I know that's a very unpopular opinion to have. And again, my lapses in like my major nerd judgment are I'm not a Star Trek fan and I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan. But I feel like because I'm a Star Wars fan and a Game of Thrones fan, but I have been getting into fantasy like book series, you know? Like I love a good fantasy book series. I'm waiting for, you know, September truly to roll around so I can really get into those. But I think it will be good. I like when things come out week to week like that in competition with one another or in conversation because there's a little bit of a comparison. Like when something gets released in a vacuum like Stranger Things and there's nothing like it that comes out around that same time, you know, it's like, well, obviously this is great. But if Stranger Things was forced to come out in an hour-long episode a week, which now Lord of the Rings is going to be on Amazon, so I don't know. I'm not a Lord of the Rings person. Maybe this will get me into Lord of the Rings, but I don't know. Please make a Spotify playlist. Okay, got it. I'm on it. Look out for that on Instagram and on the community tab on my YouTube for that soon. Okay, yes. Oh my gosh. Guys, I forget that you can add people on Spotify. 100%. I will be figuring this out and we will get this together. Cassidy recently went to One Republic. Oh! Okay, guys. One Republic and Imagine Dragons are performing on the same day. Well, no, I don't think that's true anymore. I actually don't think that's true. But I probably can only go to one of the concerts, and I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide. And when they performed I Am Worried, I was dancing like a maniac. That song is so good. It's the fact that it happens in the beach volleyball scene too, you know? It's like, it's just extra good. Oh, I love that song. So my August playlist is Coast, I Like You, the Post Malone song, August, of course, by Taylor Swift, First Class by Jack Harlow, and I need to put Dua Lipa by Jack Harlow on there. I love that song. It's such a bop. Sweetest Pie, I Ain't Worried, 3090, and Boho Days, just because they've been giving me some inspiration. Glorious by Macklemore, which is a throwback. Heat Waves, which is, of course, because of the scene in Never Have I Ever. And 305 by Shawn Mendes, which is a new song that I found. It's an old song, but it's new to me. Brian, thank you so much for the super chat. That means so much to me. I so appreciate it. Hold on, let me switch back to this. Guys, can we send some love in the chat for Brian? Brian, I so appreciate you sending. That's so generous. Thank you. Your comment is, love how Carlos mentions Greta Gerwig a few times so far this season. Barbie going to be a banger in 2023. I am so stoked for Barbie. Can we talk about that? I am thrilled. First of all, for those uninitiated, I am in my Ryan Gosling appreciation era. Usually it ranges from September to October. In my life, it's an annual occurrence. However, this year it has started early because of The Gray Man and the Barbie stuff being released, quite honestly. I agree. If she was not making it, I would be like, this is a cash grab. There's a very dumb, for years now, there has been development on games. Like there was a Trouble and a Sorry script in development hell somewhere that were like being worked on. There were people, you guys remember the Emoji Movie? You know, all of these movies based on toys and like inanimate objects and stuff. People trying to do what Pixar did, but not really like creating the story behind it. Whatever, which there was a really funny Family Guy joke in an episode I watched the other day, where it was like, Pixar, we're not a guaranteed hit anymore. And it made me laugh. Anyways, I'm spiraling. I also love how Carlos mentions Greta Gerwig because I think there is definitely a better media literacy amongst Gen Z, and I've been meaning to do a video essay type thing for a while. Also, I'm revamping Assembled Press, so I might be writing stuff on there, so don't be surprised if I share that. Brian, I'm so sorry that I'm using your super chat to just spew everything that's on my mind right now, but I love that this show, HSMTMTS, and then like shows like Never Have I Ever and Euphoria to some degree, but not because of the way that Euphoria is made and because it's an HBO show, it doesn't focus on this as strongly. The attention to pop culture, which of course is a defining thing in a teenager's life. Whatever popular culture that you focus in on as a teenager kind of, I think, shapes you as a person or shapes your interest. Even if it's just for those formative years, but Yes, mentioning someone like Greta Gerwig, who is someone that, like, you know, she's not like a blockbuster filmmaker. She's not Quentin Tarantino. She doesn't have that filmography to her. However, people know her because she has such a stylistic and has made such an impact with the films that she has made. And I absolutely love that a show like this can acknowledge her, and as someone who is in the cultural repertoire. But yes, I'm so excited for Barbie. I'm so excited to see the way that Margot has hinted at it, the way that Ryan Gosling has talked about it, the way that Greta has talked about it. I think it's going to be something that really lives up to its hype and, like, resonates with people. Like, not just resonate, but, like, it will have a theme that sticks with you and people will think about. And so totally agree, Brian. If she wasn't making it, I would not be. When I first heard about it, I was like, really? Not even with Margot. I think there was supposed to be a version with Amy Schumer. And I was like, just a Barbie comedy. I was like, like, sure, I guess you're going to poke fun at, like, oh, blah, 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 whatever. No. What I'm trying to say is, I agree with you, Brian, wholeheartedly. Thank you so much for the super chat. I can't wait for Barbie, and I'm so glad that, yes, Carlos is, like I said last week, Carlos dropped the Letterboxd profile, okay? Will Jason Earls sing? I'm going to vote no on that, but crazier things have happened. Thinking of downloading Spotify. I like Spotify. I don't pay for Spotify. I only like Spotify for the fact that on desktop, it's great. I don't ever use it on my phone. I only use it on my desktop, and for building and sharing of playlists. So exactly what we're talking about. I have Apple Music. I love it because it integrates with old music that I've paid for. It just works great. The only thing I don't love about Apple Music is anytime I record a Logic file, which is what I use. It's a program, that I use when I record audio for my videos. Whenever I download those files, they get put in my phone. And so when I'm, like, driving home from work, I will be shuffling all of my music and we'll skip past, like, Post Malone, Haley Steinfeld, Maroon 5, blah, blah. And then I'll get hit with my own voice. And it just brings the vibes down, Go to One Republic, please. I love One Republic, but Macklemore is opening for Imagine Dragons, and that's who Christian really wants to see, is Imagine Dragons / Macklemore. So we'll see what ends up happening. Will I go to 2 concerts? If they're cheap enough tickets, I would go to both, because it's been so long since I've been to a concert. Probably just gonna be one, though, and I am a longtime fan of Imagine Dragons. However, I do love One Republic. It was crazy to me. I think initially they were supposed to be coming within the same week or something. And it was like, what? Yes. Thank you, Brian. All the love. Oh, guys, I learned, okay, you guys, my impression is that you guys are younger than me. I don't know that that's true, but I learned that this is like a heart. Hopefully I'm not tricked into saying this, but I can't get it right. This is like a heart. Because, I mean, I can do this, but it just looks like I'm doing claw. Director of Bullet Train is making a film with Gosling and Blunt. And Emily Blunt coming out early 2024. That's exciting. I would hope that the cinematographer is also on board, though. Because the cinematographer of that Bullet Train is John Wick. It's all good. Love this discussion. Yes, I love Posty. He's fantastic. And yeah, his new album, Wasting Angels, like I said, cry. I Like You, Happier Song. No, it's I Like You, Happier Song. Love it. Yeah. Fantastic. Should we do anything else with Miss Gina here? Should we give her more outfits or no? I was thinking maybe just doing this since this was a struggle for me, and then next week we can do EJ. Thoughts, opinions, should we do more? I'll leave it up for now, but I probably will be ending the stream. Time is it? 8:30? Probably in the next 15 minutes or so. So get your questions in. If you want me, we could do speed run of EJ. If you guys want. But yeah. Yes, Imagine Dragons is amazing. We'll see. We will see what ends up happening. I may go to neither. Because budgeting is a thing and not spending all my money, and I just spent money on comic books. That's a thing. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Alex is an old soul when it comes to music. Lots of 60s and 70s pop and rock, like Beach Boys, Beatles, and Queen, and many more. I grew up on that. I didn't listen to like current radio, like top 40 hits until I was probably 8, 9-ish. And so like all I listened to before was either CDs of stuff that like was kid stuff or older stuff. So I have an appreciation for the older music as well. The music of our forefathers. Am I going to stream season 3, episode 4? I will be doing these live streams. I think Mondays is a really good day for me for now, guys. If that changes, of course, I will let you know. But I think Mondays is a safe bet, and hopefully I will have it planned ahead of time next time. But what was I trying to say? I will not be doing watch parties. I just can't. I don't think my sleep schedule. I absolutely cannot do watch parties of HSMTMTS. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to keep it quiet. I'm going to keep it to myself until something comes to fruition. I will be doing She-Hulk reviews, though, because it will be releasing on Thursday. So I'm not going to have to sacrifice HSMTMTS and that sort of thing. I love Hate Letter, Brian. That's a great song. I think that album in its entirety, his newest album, is just I think it's fantastic. I like the duality to it with like that song, a happier song, or I Like You, and then what's the other one? A sadder song. I like those. The only one I don't like is the Lemon Tree song where he's got like a little bit of a twang to it. I just kind of want to laugh when I listen to that song, but that's the only, like, I agree. I like pretty much the entire album. Okay, you guys are voting for EJ. I need to make dinner. So guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to pass on making EJ. I will stick around and answer questions till like 8:50ish, but some of you guys are having to head out anyways, but I'm sorry. We'll do EJ next week. Okay. Well, I'll allow you guys to revote, and maybe next week I'll get it up and running faster. Because I did waste probably like 20 minutes of this stream setting it up, talking, whatever. So next time, you guys know that this is the special surprise. So maybe next week we'll make EJ. Cassidy's got to go. Cassidy, enjoy dinner. I hope it's something delicious. I appreciate you so much. You don't have to come back for the replay, but if you do, I appreciate it. I will give a lookout for you, Cassidy. And whenever I have those Spotify stuff ready to go, guys, I want to make cute covers for them, so you guys know that it's my playlist, but we'll figure it out. I will look for you guys on Spotify. Okay, my final predictions of She-Hulk. I am going to be reading a badonkadonk ton of... That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to be reading a ton of She-Hulk comics. Some that I have purchased, some that I've downloaded online, some that I have bought online. I will be reading them because, from my understanding, there was a run of She-Hulk in 1984. Then there was a rerun in 1989. That one was the one that created Jennifer Walters as like her own personality and blah, 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 blah. And then, and she was also the first superhero before Deadpool to break, well, I don't know that she was the very first, but she broke the fourth wall. She kind of popularized that, like, she knows she's a comic book character talking to you the way Deadpool does. So love that. Absolutely 1000%. And that's in the show. You can see that in the trailers. And then on top of that, there's a series after that one that I think is the 90s, 2000s. And that is the one that kind of introduces the law firm that she's a part of, a variety of things. And then there's one other aspect. And somebody was saying online in an article that was the one that was kind of going to be the basis for the series. So What I'm trying to say is my predictions are it's going to be funny. I think there's going to be a lot more of Bruce than we initially think there's going to be. Like, I think he might crop up in at least 2 episodes. That's going to be my prediction, whereas I thought he would just be kind of like a brief little cameo. I think the first episode is going to be car crash, blood transfusion. The second episode will be well, I think they may get to the training kind of quickly. First and second episode. Let's go in the Marvel timeline. 2 episodes in that, like, I don't know if they're in Hawaii or where they are, training. Then I think we get a 3rd episode where she's like kind of trying to keep Hulk a secret. There's shots of like the paparazzi. She's like closing the blinds, and then where she's talking to her friend in the bar, really run down. 4th episode, maybe she goes on some dates. Stuff's going better at her law firm. 5th episode, I'm gonna guess, is when she gets attacked, and the 6th episode is something that hasn't been revealed to us yet. That's my bet. I don't want to say I have high hopes for the series, because knowing Marvel, there's probably going to be 2 episodes of the series, and I'm like, okay, what is going on? What is going on? I'm bored. If it's a comedy, though, if it's meta, if she's breaking the 4th wall, I'm a little bit more there for it than if it's just not. You know, I'm a little bit more there for it. And I'm really, really excited for there's so much I'm excited for. In fact, that reminds me, I need to go film my reels that I need to post about why I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Daredevil. I'm excited for the lawyer storyline. I'm excited for Abomination being the like person that she's representing. I'm just excited for all of it. So super, super pumped. How do I think they lost Jet? My predictions for the rest of HSMTMTS. Sorry, guys. These streams start as HSMTMTS, but then they kind of spiral. I think Jet is hiding because he doesn't want to disappoint Maddox anymore. That's my bet, and I bet Ricky's gonna find him. Brian, enjoy Better Call Saul. I can't believe it's the series finale. Wow, that's crazy. I still haven't finished Breaking Bad, which don't ask me about it because it boils my blood that I haven't finished it. But enjoy Better Call Saul. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, and thank you again, of course, for the super chat. It means so much more than you'll ever know, so I appreciate it. Favorite song from HSMTMTS so far. My favorite song, period, across the whole thingamajig, I would say is Out of the Old by Nene from season 1. However, I think from this season, Ashlyn's song was the one that struck me the most. I just liked it. Danny, thank you so much for being in the stream. I so appreciate you. Have a great evening. What musical do I hope they do next in season 4? Encanto would be a fun one because that's kind of more rap, which I feel like might suit more of their talents. However, it's very fast-paced. Hamilton would also be something that I would kind of love. However, part of the issue with Hamilton, which I talked about in my streams last year, is like it's much more adult in nature. So, and it's longer. And there also seem to be sticking to Disney animated musicals. I could see them doing The Lion King. You know what? I could see them doing that because that's been a crazy long Broadway run. So, Alex is also going to watch Better Call Saul. Enjoy. Thank you so much, Alex, for being in the stream. As always, I so appreciate you and your constant support of the channel. Best of luck on your exam on Wednesday. Best of luck. Mateus is from Brazil. That's so cool. I wish I knew more I wish I knew any Portuguese, actually, so that I could say something. But that's so cool. Shout out to Brazil for Mateus. Ava, they are not killing him off, girl. They are not killing. There's no dying in the show. They lost him somewhere. I bet they were doing something and he like snuck away, and that's all they mean. But you're right. They are like, okay, bye, Jet. Bye-bye. What if we don't see him this whole episode and they're just like, we lost him? That would be crazy. What do I think of Rena in the sneak peek? I think that it's going to force Gina and EJ to have a conversation about it. And Gina's going to be like, we're just friends. And EJ's going to be like, you know what? I'm being the same way as I was with Nini to you. And I don't want to be that way. And I will leave. Once again, I am not shipping Rena until I'm demanded to accept it. I will never ship it though. How do you feel about Maddox and Jet as siblings? I was shocked. To me, it makes me care about both of them mutually more because their storylines are kind of woven together. It makes me understand why she's kind of a little angry and defensive about her camp and why he's kind of hating on it so much. Because she's probably like the golden child. But, yeah. Lion King have Carlos and Seb as Timon and Pumbaa's. Oh my gosh. I feel like it should be like Big Red and who's kind of the other class clown? I don't know. All I know is if we have another season, I don't want Ricky being a lead. I'm sorry. He's lazy. Until he proves to me this season that he's changed, not gonna have it. I need to see Rangers are better. Oh my gosh, I am so thrilled for this. I am so pumped to see them sing that song because it's such a comedic, funny song. And I'm excited. Although, does Sven have more? I guess if EJ's just in one scene, that makes sense though. That makes sense. I don't ship Rena. You know, would my life be... I've been attacked. Okay, listen, let's put it this way. I've been viscerally attacked. Go watch my season 2 video reviews and look at my comments. And you think I would still be a Portwell shipper if I was actually secretly a Rena shipper under the scrutiny that I have received for that? Nope. Portwell all the way. I'm sorry. All I'm saying is I'm at a point where if my ship for this show does not happen, if at some point it is undone, if at some point Rena does become actuality and Portwell is no longer, as long as it is like put to rest gently, I will say thank you for the time that we had together. And I will leave it at that. And with that, I will say thank you all for coming to the stream. I so appreciate you guys. You always make these streams so fun for me, and I really appreciate that. I am going to head out now because I am a hungry gal, and I'm going to go make some dinner. I want to wish you guys all the most wonderful of Monday evenings possible. Be on the lookout. Tomorrow I will be releasing a Never Have I Ever Season 3 review. Probably going to finish that up tonight and be releasing that. Then Wednesday, of course, High School Musical, the musical, the series, Season 3, Episode 4 review will be coming your way. Thursday, potentially amongst other things, but probably just the one thing, She-Hulk, Episode 1 review will be out. And Friday, putting it out there, I'm going to have a Disney Plus recommendations video for you guys because that's one of my most popular videos of my entire doing movies and TV reviews. One of them. It's a sleeper hit, but it's still a hit. And so that will be coming out this weekend. Friday, probably. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, thank you to anyone who has stuck through the replay for this long. Hope you guys have an absolutely amazing day or night whenever you're going to watch this, even though I mean night for the people watching it now. And I will see you all in any of those future videos or live streams to come. Bye, y'all.